I'm Catherine Spreckley. I'm the practice educator here on Badger Ward, the respiratory ward at Great Ormond Street Hospital. And I'm here to say thank you so much to everybody at British Gas for your support in funding our new ward, and to let you know exactly where the vital money you're raising is being spent.
Badger Ward has got 13 beds on it, and they are devoted to the care of children and young adults with respiratory problems. Badger Ward has witnessed an amazing change in the care of some of these patients. Many of these children would not have survived 10 years ago.
I was diagnosed when I was 5 weeks old with cystic fibrosis. It affects the lung capacity. It's constant tablets and physiotherapy. If it wasn't for Great Ormond Street, I'd probably be bedbound right now. I wouldn't be as healthy and fit as I am.
The treatment that he's had from Great Ormond Street, it changed his life, it has given him a life, I think. The doctors, the nurses, absolutely fantastic. They are literally giving you something that money cannot buy.
We have some children who could spend a significant number of months with us, and some children who come back repeatedly throughout their whole life. I can't help but feel how crucial it is for them to have a much improved clinical environment.
Badger Ward, which was fine a decade ago, is now starting to slip behind.
There's other areas within the Trust that have already gone through a big redevelopment, have moved into nice new big wards. We've kind of had a sign of what's to come for us. British Gas is helping phenomenally, providing us with significant funding to actually be able to develop the respiratory unit, and the impact for the children, for their parents, their families, and for us as staff here will be massive.
We do not have the space for parents to sleep with their children, and we should.
For them, more than anyone, we need this new environment.
It will make a lot of difference to the way one functions as a family, because that's the difficulty, I think, when you're in hospital a lot, is keeping the feeling of family together, because you're split up physically.
We'll have our own privacy, places to go. Sort of makes hospital not feel like going into hospital. It feels like just more like being at home.
He'll have somewhere to go that he can sort of disassociate himself from his treatment for a short period.
More and more we are using technology to keep these children alive, but this equipment needs space to be stored, it needs space to be operated properly, and that is why we need these newer facilities. We are very, very grateful indeed for British Gas's interest and support in the respiratory unit. Without their help, we would not be able to provide these additional aspects to a ward.
I'm extremely grateful for the thousands of employees and the millions of pounds they're raising to help. If it wasn't for them, I'd be nowhere near as well as I am now.
Without Great Ormond Street, there is obviously every chance that we wouldn't have Tom at all, or certainly we wouldn't have him in the condition that he is now. So.
I'd like to say thank you, British Gas, for all your great support.
I would just like to say a huge thank you to you all for what you're doing, not only for Tom, but for the hundreds of other children that are treated on the respiratory ward at Great Ormond Street. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank all British Gas employees for the fundraising you're doing that will help us here at Great Ormond Street do our work better and support the children with respiratory disorders.
To have space in a place that makes the difference. Thank you very much.
From all of us here on the respiratory unit at Great Ormond Street, thank you so much for all that you're doing. Good luck with your fundraising efforts, and just remember where all the money's going. Thank you. Bye. Say bye, Louis.